Red China. The communist monolith is on the march. Most U.S. products are manufactured here, and the Chinese government owns nearly $1 trillion in U.S. Treasury bonds. A nuclear-armed country with a standing army totaling nearly 3 million men and women, the Red Menace has long been feared as a threat to the international peace and security. However, the prospect of a Chinese world superpower is a likely one, as U.S. hegemony continues to decline. But does the 5,000-year-old history of China have anything to offer the people of the West? In this film, we will examine the softer side of China. Generally speaking, there are two kinds of musical traditions in China, namely classical and folk. Music from the classical tradition refers to art music or sophisticated music, composed by scholars and the intelligentsia from China's historical past. In those times, many well-educated people and monks could play classical music as a means of personal meditation, self-purification, and self-perfection. Union with nature, identification with the values of sages and divine beings, or communication with friends and lovers. Chinese classical music often has thematic, poetic, or philosophical classifications, and is typically played solo on instruments such as the gaogan, a 7-string zither with over 3,000 years of well-documented history, or the pipa, a lute with over 2,000 years of history. But things weren't always so green, or flashy, or dancey in China as they once were. In fact, once things were very different.
冬季季候風為本港帶嚟非常寒冷同埋大風嘅天氣。天文台今日下晝錄到嘅最低氣温只有4.7度，係自從1975年以嚟12月帶嚟非常寒冷同埋大風嘅天氣。天文台今日下晝錄到嘅非常寒冷同埋大風嘅天氣。天文台今日下晝錄到嘅從1975年以嚟12月份嘅最低紀錄。大嶼山嘅氣温係最容易接受咗。The government also prevented me from playing my iru late at night on the roof of our house. Yeah. The iru, also called the nanhu, and sometimes known in the West as the Chinese violin or Chinese 2-string fiddle, is a 2-stringed bowed musical instrument used as a solo instrument as well as in small ensembles and large orchestras. It is the most popular instrument in the Hogen family of Chinese bowed-stringed instruments. The iru can be traced back to instruments introduced into China more than 1,000 years ago. I used to enjoy playing my dizi outside. Most dizi are made of bamboo. The dizi is a major Chinese musical instrument, widely used in many genres of Chinese folk music as well as Chinese opera, and the modern Chinese orchestra. Traditionally, the dizi has also been popular among Chinese common people, because it's simple to make and easy to carry.
點解未來嗰30年一定係要共產黨執政咧？唔一定。當你個國家有個制度嘅時候，但係咧，我嘅問題係咩？有個長治久安嘅制度嘅時候，而家嘅執政黨呢個就係我睇法。你嘅睇法咧？嗱，你就係反共嘅睇法，你就係想推翻呢個共產黨。我唔係，你就係希望能夠出現亂子，呢個就係你嘅睇法。但我嘅睇法就唔係咁樣做法。呢一 part 就有得抽啦。唔係咁樣做法。我要搞亂。 即係我哋提出，喂，我哋要求，我哋要，喂，我哋個國家有個制度嘅時候，但係咧，我嘅問題係咩？有個長治久安嘅制度嘅時候，而家嘅執政黨，而家嘅執政黨係能夠自我完善，能夠領導 中國嘅人民咧係繼續走落去，呢個就係我睇法。你嘅睇法咧？嗱，你就係反共嘅睇法，你就係想推翻呢個共產黨，你就係希望能夠出現亂子，呢個就係你嘅睇法。但我嘅睇法就唔係咁樣做法。呢一 part 就有得抽啦。唔係咁樣做法。我要搞亂，即係我哋提出。喂，我哋要。
There are many suggestions for the source of the Dizzy. While some suggest that the Yellow Emperor ordered his government official to make the bamboo musical instrument, others believe the Dizzy was imported into China during the Han Dynasty. Recently, archaeologists have discovered evidence suggesting that these flutes have been present in China for over 8,000 years. Fragments of bone flutes from this period are still playable today and are remarkably similar to modern versions. These flutes share common features of other simple flutes from cultures all around the world, including the ney, an end-blown cane flute which was depicted in Egyptian paintings and stone carvings. In fact, recent archaeological discoveries in Africa suggest that the history of such flutes may date back a very long way in human history indeed, even further than the dinosaurs.《台风》，演奏者王昌元。
China's history is a long and storied past, riddled with inconsistency and mystery. A red enigma where both scientists and detectives alike are trying to crack the case and finally discover China's ancient secret roots. Its past is shrouded, its musical tradition varied, but one thing's for sure, China is a country that leads the world in people, places, and peculiarities. In the wise words of its current president, Hu Jintao,